Okay, I'm hearing Leo. I have to read for Leo. I want to read for Sag because that's my rising sign. Isn't that terrible how we readers want to read for ourselves? And you guys sometimes pick up on that. So welcome to Virtual Tarot. I am Trudy of Virtual Leo, I'm Trudy of Virtual Tarot. Easy for me to say. Psychic Network. Why do we call it the Psychic Network? Because the network is actually ready to roll. Okay, so go to myvirtualtarot.com, click on the register button. It is at the top left of the site. Please go there and register to become a donation-based reader. Please break my website. That's what I'm hoping. Go there, okay? Have you ever wanted to read for other people? You can do this. You can upload your profile. I will market you, and it's free. What do you have to lose, okay? Also, you're going to do it for donation. So you guys who want readings, you guys who are going to do it for donation are going to work together, all right? So that means that if you want to do a reading, make sure you have a PayPal account. Those who need a reading will donate to your PayPal account, and at that point, you all set it up, all right? That is fine with me. Let's get this thing going, all right? And the cool thing is we still have professional readers on the site, and you can get a professional and private reading from myself or those who are professionals, and it's clearly marked on the website. And so please play and enjoy, and I hope we can get this thing off the ground. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to blow up the call center model and allow for people who are actually really interested in healing and sharing their gifts to present themselves easily on a site that aggregates talent or brings all this talent together. Now, it's okay if you're not or wouldn't consider yourself a professional. That's great, actually, because practice makes perfect, and that's why it's a donation, okay? So it's fine, right? We have also a comment system there, and so if you do get a reading, please comment. And there's a blog, and so you can blog and create a presence and a persona. Now, if you are so fabulous that the audience is just enthralled, you're going to be also on the YouTube channel. You will be on, as is Cassandra, as is Michelle, and we've got another woman coming on. We are looking for men and bilingual readers. So please play and enjoy. Now, I'm about to do your reading, Leo, okay? Let's find out what's going on, and I can't wait. Leo, for you. First card, Page of Swords. Great card. Love this card. Again, this is a people card. This could possibly be you. Now, if you're a young person, and we do have young people watching these readings, this says that you're going to be doing some perhaps schoolwork even. That's the first thing I thought of, because this is the scribe, and so this is the person who's communicating in a fresh, new way. Now, if this is an energy that is invasive of the entire month for Leo, this just simply says there's a whole lot of writing going on, a whole lot of communication going on, a whole lot of getting your thoughts down on paper, and these thoughts are fresh, young technology, new ways of doing things, new ways of approaching a situation, a business. This is even working with people who are younger, thinking with people who are younger, who want to inject a certain amount of That word fresh keeps coming up, but even new technology, cutting edge, I really don't like that word, but it kind of works with swords. Technology that hasn't been tested as of yet. This is technology that is coming. This is future technology. That's what I'm hearing for you. Now, you're dealing in future technology. What does that mean for love? Well, a lot of times when I'm reading it, I'm like hearing all this stuff, but love can really, we can fall in love with our work, our ideas, our goals, and what we're doing. And so I see a lot of that with you this month. Let's check and see what else is going on with Leo. Okay, now we have a queen. Okay, so our challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, great queen. She's an earth queen. I'm looking off to the side because I'm hearing spirit speak, so don't get freaked out. But she's a Capricorn, okay? She's like solid. Virgo, Taurus. This is someone who's got the ability to clip coupons, balance the budget. She's frugal. She understands what it takes to get that recipe going, that soup of life type of thing. She's very warm. She's going to be a challenge for Leo this month. Now, why? She's practical. Now, you've got this idea, this new technology, this thing that you're thinking of doing, and you've got this practical queen either living inside of you or sitting next to you. She's saying, how practical is that idea that you're pursuing? Now, this could also mean that if you are looking for love, and going back to the online, and I always have to do that, online dating doesn't feel practical to you this month. It feels like a big time suck, I'm hearing. You're spending a lot of time writing things that you think are kind of foolish and immature, naive, that kind of thing. So I'm hearing some of that for Leo. Leo doesn't have the time or energy to do that. Besides, what's the payoff is what I'm hearing. What's the payoff? It's all so, I don't know, it's so cold, it's so sterile, it's not, there's no warmth there for you. That doesn't feel like where you need to be, Leo. You need to be in a room surrounded with people. It just doesn't feel practical. Okay, and what comes up? We've got Pentacles for you, going back to relationships, people in relationships, unexpectedly. It's interesting that your concern seems to be being left out in the cold, kind of like if you ever saw the Flintstones, like way back when, where they throw Dino out, the dinosaur, at the end of the night. He gets thrown out the window and he's like knocking on the door. That's kind of how this feels. It's like, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to get thrown out the door by the one that I love. I'm going to get tossed out. And I'm just hearing that for some of you, not all of you, but it doesn't mean that you're actually going to get tossed out. It's just this kind of crazy fear that you have that they're going to throw you out. That's just coming up. It's like, I don't want to get thrown out. Don't throw me out. Why would you feel that way? Well, because, again, I want to go back to that page. That can also represent sometimes saying things that are not well thought out, okay, because it's a page, it's fresh. Okay, so your mouth might get you into trouble every once in a while as well, and that's another interpretation of this reading. So maybe it actually with somebody whose mouth you can't take and you're thinking of tossing them out. So there's like this kind of thing going on. But there's this really grounded, practical queen sitting right in the center of the entire reading. And she tells us that, and she's the challenge. So the challenge is going to be for Leo to like get in line, basically. Get in line with her way of doing things. And if she's you, you need to get in line with sensible shoes, I guess, put both feet on the ground, plant both feet firmly on the ground, and deal with life from a perspective of this is going to make sense in the future. You know, she's the one who would be investing money in a very practical way with vision toward the future. Also taking care of her family. She's good at that. This card's interesting because this is getting thrown out. Or also it can point to just a flu, a cold, like not feeling that great, being under the weather, and just kind of feeling down, you know, down in the dumps, but it really has more to do with health. Last card is the Magician. Okay, this is a really, really good card. All right, so at the end of the month, if you had a fresh idea, new technology, you've come up with this thing, okay? You can actually manifest that into something that's real. You're going to be the lightning rod to create this magic, and that is amazing. Now, also, if you are looking to create a situation in love that allows you to feel more stable, you're going to be able to create that as well. You're going to be able to manifest what you need to manifest to feel less impoverished. So this lack, the sense of lack that unexpectedly pops up, is a motivator for this. So whatever it is that you're working on or that you're thinking of, this will actually take off. And the faith that will be required for that is short term. Something's going to take off. Something's going to take hold. Again, if you are looking for love, the tongue is controlled here. We've got all of everything on the table here. You use every tool at your disposal, and you create a connection. And so for those of you who are looking for love, you're actually going to create that connection this month. Again, we do have that time period where you're feeling down. You may have a cold. You might have the flu. Popping right out of that into manifestation of your dreams, whatever it is you're looking for. It is very good. Leo, this is your month, so go for it, okay? Only warning that I see here is fresh. Try not to be too fresh. Fresh-mouthed. Think before you speak. If you're in a relationship, you don't want to scare the person you're with, okay? But this is going to happen. It will occur, but don't expect the person who you are with to have the same vision that you have, the same faith that you have. They may drag you down a little bit because they're naysaying or making a case for the fact that the budget isn't in order. But know that this is coming, that there's this connection that will be made. And so there you go. It's a great reading, Leo, and I really, really applaud you for making the magic happen. So please, if you would like higher spiritual counsel on this reading, if you would like to know what it is that Spirit is going to connect you with, or have a better idea of how that occurs, please subscribe. There will be love counsel cards. Thank you so much. My throat's getting a little bit sore, but I've really enjoyed this. And don't forget, let's break myvirtualtarot.com. Let's break that site. Go register. Now, it isn't perfect. It's not pretty, again, put together with duct tape and rubber bands, but it works. Okay, and I'll help you in any way I can, or my team will. Be patient, though, if you have problems. It actually does work. And don't forget to put your PayPal information in there. When I do say donation-based, what I mean is donation-based. So you gotta, if you want a reading, you're gonna have to make some kind of donation. And please be generous. So there we go. Mwah. You guys have fun. It's so pretty outside. Yay. Bye.